This is the Sabir Show. Welcome to the Sabir Show.
This is the Sabir Show. Sabir. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Now this the Sabir Show. By law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir Show. Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Now this the Sabir Show. No debate. With scratch, pull lips to end. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition their head. The status is the cage and the law's the thread. They called us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. Pre-1492, we had flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign. More as a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality. You can't own the people, you can't legally pin facts. Ignorance enforces how empires survive. Troll, but knowledge itself keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth get displayed. No debate, law over drums, this ever say this day. This is the Sabir Show, Sabir. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Now it's the Sabir Show, but by law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir Show. Know who you are. Status exposed. Now the mind take control. This is the Sabir Show. No debate.
Welcome to the Sabir Show. Say. This is the Sabir Show.
Welcome to the Sabir Show.
This is the Sabir Show.
This is the Sabir Show.
This is the Sabir Show.
Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold.
This is the Sabir Show.
Knowledge is the Sabir Show. By law,
This is the Sabir Show.
history corrected, let the record be told.
This is the Sabir Show.
Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Status is the Sabir Show. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition the head. Program status is the cage and the law is the thread. By law, they call us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. Pre-Fort Iron Line 2, we had flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign, more is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality, you can't own the people, you can't legally pin. Facts, ignorance enforced is how empires survive. Control knowledge yourself, keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth get displayed. No debate, law over drums, welcome to the Sabir Show stage. Welcome to the Sabir Show.
This is the Sabir Show.
Brother Jarrell, what's good, homie? What's good? How's everybody doing? Come on, y'all. I don't want to be on here all day long, all night long. I don't even know if nobody on. Are we on YouTube? YouTube is playing with me now. Yo, let me tell y'all something. We're going to have to go back to the days when you're going to have to be in a room with somebody, bro. We getting back there, big. We getting pushed back to the point that this whole technology stuff, you're going to have to sit in the room with some scholars, bro. Y'all going to have to sit in some room with some scholars. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these dudes that y'all watch on these platforms are going to fail, brother. Trust me when I tell you. If you're not used to being in those rooms when the heat be on, I'm telling all you conscious cats, oh, you don't want that. Because we're getting pushed back to that. Because the way this YouTube and this social media is right now, listen to me. Let me help y'all out. We used to have this thing in Philadelphia called the Pearl of Africa. If you're not familiar with it, you should look up the Pearl of Africa on South Street in Philadelphia. The Pearl of Africa was a spot where everybody would come. Rest in peace to my brother Ahmed. If you're not familiar, I'm pretty sure you can probably still look it up. The Pearl of Africa, Google it if y'all choose. So if you're a real historian, a real scholar, You research the Pearl of Africa on South Street in Philadelphia. That store was the spot for debates. When you didn't have the technology we have today, you had to be face to face with an individual on South Street. So the way this technology is going right now, y'all gonna have to go back because you can't say nothing on social media anymore. Can't say nothing on social media. So all these Tariqians and these people that y'all follow on these platforms, you're gonna have to be face to face with some real pressure. And guess who's not gonna pop? I used to have debates on South Street, and shout out to my sister Tiffany, and shout out to my brother Blunty, that's in France. They from Philadelphia. Well, Tiffany's from Philadelphia, and Tiffany would tell you the story of how it'd be 20 people debating. I can be standing in with 20 people debating, and I will be the last man standing. I'm gonna see. I don't know what time it is overseas, but let's just for kicks and giggles see if my sister Tiffany picks up her phone. But I did want to co-host with my sister Tiffany, but she did radio before, and I'm gonna see what time it is over there. I don't even know what time it is over there, but anywho, they in France. But yeah, we're gonna have to go back to those days again. It's a lot of stuff that's happening, y'all. A lot of stuff that's going on, and I don't think you black folks are ready. So, with that being said, I want to give a shout out to my brother Theodore. This older brother, I was on the phone with the first time I talked to this brother. He watched my shows, and he was telling me it's a shame how these cats be trying to come at you, and you be inviting people to the show. You invite them to the show, and he told me to don't stop. He's from Philadelphia. Well, he's not in Philadelphia now, but he's from Philly. I'm from Philly. He's from West Philly. I'm from South Philly. He said to me today, we sat on the phone probably 30 to 45 minutes. First time I ever talked to this brother on the phone. He watches the show. And he said it's crazy. And some people say it's a disrespect how people be trying to challenge me on social media and you bring them on a feed. This is how effed up a lot of black people are. You black people in the United States are fudged up. So no, I will never stop. If you would like to challenge me, the field is open for y'all, baby. Just come with some facts. So you ready to rock and roll with me for a minute? So I want y'all to do me a favor, share it out, get your heart together, and smash the like button. So brother Theodore, I ain't stopping, bro. I ain't going nowhere. So let's get this thing started, y'all. Hurry up, smash the like button. I can't go on TikTok until the 10th. So I'm suspended until the 10th of this month. I didn't say anything, but I'm suspended to the 10th. But guess what? Who don't care? I don't care. Because I can do this with or without social media. Remember this, with or without social media. So let's get this thing popping, y'all. Yes, you foundational black Americans and black people, period, you cats are straight inferior. So let me share this out before we start the show. Okay? So whoever I send this out to, I know y'all watching. I'm sending it to everybody. All right? And if I'm wrong, y'all got to cheerlead along and tell them, why don't you just come challenge Sabir? Don't talk tough. Let me make this clear. Please don't talk tough on social media. Because the one thing about me, I'm not worried about nobody touching me. If you put your hands on me, you best believe it ain't going to be turning the other cheek. So let's come in peace. Let's come with peace. Let's come with truth. Let's go.
You're a philosopher? Yes. Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Yes. So you're a philosopher? Yes. 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 I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think very deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak.
I think very deeply.
Let us begin. What, where, why, or when will all be explained like instructions to a game. See, I'm not insane. In fact, I'm kind of rational. When I be asking you who is more dramatic, this one or that one, the white one or the black one. Black the punk, and I'll jump up to attack one. Terrorist one is just the gotta lead a crew. Right up to your face and diss you. Everyone saw me on the last album cover, holding a pistol, something far from a lover. Beside my brother, SCOTT. I just laugh, 'cause no one can defeat me. This is lecture number 2, my philosophy. Number 1 was poetry. You know it's me. You know it's my philosophy. Many artists gotta learn. I'm not flammable. I don't burn. So please stop burning and learn to earn respect. 'Cause that's just what KR. See, what do you expect when you rhyme like a soft punk? You walk down the street and get jumped. You gotta have style and learn to be original. And everybody's gonna wanna diss you. Like me, we stood up for the South Bronx, and every sucker MC had a response. You think we care? I know that they are on the tip. My posse from the Bronx is thick. In real life, we roll correctly. A lot of suckers would like to forget me, but they can't. 'Cause like a champ, I have got a record of knocking out the frauds in a second. On the mic, I believe that you should get loose. I haven't come to tell you I got juice. I just produce, create, innovate on a higher level. I'll be back, but for now, just settle. In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. I played the 9 and you played the target. You all know my name, so I guess I'll just start it. Or should I say start this? Teacher, I'm an artist. Often new concepts and they're hardest. Yo, 'cause I'm a teacher and Scott is a scholar. It ain't about money 'cause we all make dollars. That's why I walk with my head up. When I hear whack rhymes, I get fed up. Rappers like a setup. A lot of games. A lot of suckers with colorful names. I'm so-and-so. I'm this, I'm that. But they all just whack. I'm not white or red or black. I'm brown. From the boogie down. Productions, of course. Our music be thumping. Others say they're bad, but they're bugging. But let me show you something now about hip-hop. About D-Nice, Melody, and Scott Rock. I get a pen, a pencil, a marker. Mainly what I write is for the average New Yorker. Some MCs be talking and talking, trying to show how black people are walking. But I don't walk this way to portray or reinforce stereotypes of today. Like all my brothers eat chicken and watermelon, talk broken English and drug selling. See, I'm telling and teaching pure facts. The way some act in rap is kind of whack and it lacks creativity and intelligence. But they don't care 'cause their company's selling it. It's my philosophy on the industry. Don't bother dissing me or even wishing we soften, dilute, or commercialize all the lyrics. 'Cause it's about time one of y'all hear it and hear it firsthand from the intelligent brown man. A vegetarian, no go or ham or chicken or turkey or hamburger. 'Cause to me that's suicide, self-murder. Let us get back to what we call hip-hop and what it meant to DJ Scott LaRock.
You're a philosopher. Yes, I think very deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. How many MCs must get dissed before somebody says don't fuck with Chris? Chris is just one style out of many. Like a piggy bank, this is one penny. My brother's name is Kenny. That's Kenny Parker. My other brother, ICU, is much darker. Boogie Down Productions is made up of teachers. The lecture is conducted from the mic into the speaker. Who gets weaker, the king or the teacher? It's not about a salary, it's all about reality. Teachers teach and do the world good. Kings just rule and most are never understood. If you were to rule or govern a certain industry, all inside this room right now would be in misery. No one would get along nor sing a song, 'cause everyone be singing for the king. Am I wrong? So yo, what's up? It's me again. Scott LaRock, KRS, BDP again. Many people had the nerve to think that we would end the trend with criminal minded and minded. Just only 10 funky hit records. No more than 4 minutes and some seconds. The competition checks and checks and keeps checking. They take the album, take it home and start sweating. Why? Well, it's simple. To them, it's kind of vital. To take KRS title. To them, I'm like an idol. Some type of entity. And everybody's rhyme, they want to mention me, or rather mention us, me and Scott LaRock. But they could get bust, get robbed, get dropped. I don't play around, nor do I F around. And you can tell by the bodies that are left around when some clown jumps up to get beat down. Broke it down to its very last compound. See how it sound? A little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh for 88, you suckers.
So listen, if y'all don't pay attention to what is happening right now, it's glitches and a lot of stuff. Nigga do a test on y'all. It was like a little glitch out here. They said it was a blackout in Bakersfield. But the crazy part is you can't say certain things unless it's gossip on social media. They allow that. Nigga was talking about we foundational Black Americans and show no facts. So if you from the foundational Black Americans camp, please feel free. And remember this. I ain't worrying about none of you niggas putting their hands on me because all I'll do, remember this. Listen, you niggas will go call the cops. I don't call the cops for shit. I done been shot up in the whole 9 yards. I don't call the cops for shit. So don't play me, because the only way that is happening, if you put your hands on me, that's a little different. You can talk all the bullshit you want. So my brother Theodore said to me today how it's crazy how you present facts to people. And these dudes be trying you and you allow them to come on the feed. You tell them to come on the feed and they run. I don't block nobody, but this is my show. You ain't going to take over the show. But if you come, you definitely can come with some facts. So I said this, and I'm going to say this again for the people that are just coming in. We used to have debates before there was the House of Consciousness at the Pearl of Africa on South Street in Philadelphia. If you don't believe me, look up the Pearl of Africa on South Street in Philadelphia. It's not there anymore, but we used to have debates there. And we used to have people lined up, and I would literally go grab books off the shelf. My sister Tiffany would say, it could be 20 people going at Sabir, and only one be left at the end of the night is one person standing there. One person. There was no YouTubes, there was no Instagrams, there was no TikToks. Everybody's a scholar and everybody's a tough person on social media. Always. And I guarantee somebody saw me walking around, they just don't want to say nothing. But I'm pretty sure y'all saw me. They talk tough on social media. But the thing is, if you pay attention to what is happening right now, we're going to have to get back to that again. It's coming. That you're going to have to be face to face with debates. This social media has made a lot of people tough dudes, scholars, and the whole 9 yards. With no facts, you can take this brain and take that motherfucker over there, and I guarantee you, leave the body. Just take this part. So the wild part is, I said, it's getting to that point that you're going to have to be in the room, and I can guarantee you this. I'm going to be that dude still standing. I've been standing over 25 years in this game. Sonetic could say, you never won them against no heavy hitters. All the heavy hitters can come to Sabir Bay Show right now. I'll bring all the heavy hitters on here right now at this particular moment. All right? So I'm suspended on TikTok until the 10th. They should suspend me for eternity, for real, for real. So I'm going to ask y'all a question on the feed. How many people know the father of modern philosophy? That's a question. Everybody don't answer at once. Who's the father of modern philosophy? Modern philosophy. Okay, maybe I should say it a different way. Or should I say it in Spanish? Who is the father of modern? Thank you, Jarrell. Hey, bro, I had my Jeopardy music up, bro. I had the Jeopardy music up, Jarrell. Ooh, Lord. Look, he said some Greek dude. No, it is not. No, it is not. Thank you, Jarrell. See how y'all would get stuff from me that you ain't gonna get on nobody else's platform? You want to see? Let's pull him up. You can tell some of these dudes don't pay attention. The National Endowment for Humanities. The Islamic scholar who gave us modern philosophy. Oh, I need to play philosophy again. Y'all don't get it? Oh, no, this is doing it again.
Yes. 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 I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think very deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak.
I think very deeply.
Let us begin. What, where, why, or when will all be explained like instructions to a game. See, I'm not insane. In fact, I'm kind of rational. When I be asking you who is more dramatic, this one or that one, the white one or the black one. Black the punk and I'll jump up to attack one. Terrorist one is just the gotta lead a crew. Right up to your face and diss you. Everyone saw me on the last album cover, holding a pistol, something far from a lover. Beside my brother, SCOTT. I just laugh, cause no one can defeat me. This is lecture number 2, my philosophy. Number 1 was poetry, you know it's me. You know it's my philosophy. Many artists gotta learn. I'm not flammable, I don't burn. So please stop burning and learn to earn respect. Cause that's just what KR collects. See, what do you expect when you rhyme like a soft pump? You walk down the street and get jumped. You got to have style and learn to be original. And everybody's gonna wanna diss you. Like me, we stood up for the South Bronx, and every sucker MC had a response. You think we care? I know that they are on the tip. My posse from the Bronx is thick.
Y'all don't get it yet? This is Averroes right here. See, the crazy part about it, I can go into a university and teach this in a university. But guess who would back me? It will be the Europeans. Not you black folks, because y'all don't get it. But bear with me 1 second. Have you ever seen those statues before? Anybody on the feed? Have you ever saw those statues before? Let's show you another one. Totally different, right? Coldebut, Averroes. Is it registered in your brain how this works yet? So you thinking all these European, the Ivy League schools, they're the ones that will put up the money for me, not the black folks. The black folks will say, well, why would I pay him? Why would I pay Sabir? Pay attention. And again, if you want to challenge me, feel free. I'm going to show you what I do. Scholarship over scholarship. I'm going to take you to Barcelona University. Now, I want you to pay attention to everything I'm having on, right? You see that book right there? This is in Barcelona University. This book right here, Averroes, but his name is Ibn Rashid. This is in Barcelona University. You see all those books on Averroes? So I'm giving you what you pay $50 to $60 to $70,000 for. Prove me wrong. Do you see the book that I have in my hand? So let me show you something. And I do have this book too. If you're a real philosopher, let's see something. Let me show you the book that I have. That book that I'm holding in my hand is right here. And I do have the book. I know it's too much for y'all black folks. It's right here. Right there. The incoherent of the incoherent. The incoherent of the incoherent. But you don't want this though, right? But let's go a little further. Let's pull up some more. And why am I saying this? In 1 minute. I'm going to show you what Carter G. Woodson said in Carter G. Woodson. And this is why they talked about black folks are inferior. You don't know who you are. Let's go to Carter G. Woodson. Y'all ever read The Miseducation of the Negro? Come on, y'all, share it out. Have you ever read The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson? Let's see if Dr. Greg Carr want to have this type of conversation. Let's go to see what Carter G. Woodson was talking about. And let's see if he was wrong about it. Negro College offers courses in Greek philosophy, ooh, and in that of the modern European thought. Oh, here it come. Here it come. You get it? I told you. Read Carter G. Woodson. Read Carter G. Y'all seeing a pattern? Where's my education? I got the education of the Negro somewhere floating around here. I have the education of the Negro. So this is why, and they study you. They study Averroes. Just bear with me. Negro colleges offer courses bearing on the European colonists prior to their coming to America. Listen to this, man. This is Carter G. Woodson. Let me show you who Carter G. Woodson is, just in case some of you black folks don't know. He started Negro Week, not Black History Month. He started Negro Week. That's Carter G. right there. That's in Washington, D.C. He didn't start Black History Month. He started Negro Week. Oh, you didn't know that's what he did? Hold up, give me 1 second. Carter G. Where you at? So Carter G. Woodson started Negro. He started Negro Week, not Black History Month. And see, this is why black folks get mad at Sabir. Why get mad at me? You should say, brother, how can we get this out to the masses of the people? I told you, you better bet on me, B. If you put me in a room with any of these people, I'm definitely going to show you how good I really am. That's Carter G. Woodson. So let's go back to Carter G. Woodson one more time. And I'm going to pull some more stuff up. But let's go and see what else Carter G. Woodson was talking about. Let's go back to Carter G. Woodson. And tell me if this is not true, Jarrell. Come on, tap that link, yo. Is this what Carter G. Woodson, is this true? Gossiping, scandal, mongering Negroes. Hey, y'all, is this what's really going on today? I didn't write that. Carter G. Woodson said this in his book. I didn't say that. This is what sells: the gossiping, the scandals, the mongering, the Negroes that love that drama. And this is why people go to TikTok. It's nothing intellectual about them on them platforms, bro. But Carter G. Woodson wrote that back in 1933. Let me see what year that was. 1933, Carter G. Woodson said that. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was 1933. It ain't nobody else's fault. It's the black man's fault. It's the black woman's fault and the black man's fault. Now, again, if I open up the feed for you, feel free to jump in the cipher. Yeah, 1933. Hold up. He did it in 1933. My father was born in 1937. Good God Almighty. It's still happening. This is what Negroes love. They gossip. But let's go a little further. Let me pull some more stuff up, and we're going to go back, and I'm showing you how dangerous this is. What's up, Jarrell?
Yo, peace.
Yo, I was on the phone with a brother named Theodore, man, an older brother, and we was just busted up. He said, man, I don't know how these cats keep trying to come at you and you be showing stuff, and you invite them on the show. None of these other dudes invite people on their shows and say challenge them. Even Marquette runs. Why? I'm gonna show you something. And I was walking and I was saying I was going to do a show about inferiority. Let's see what Carter G. Woodson said about it. In the medical school, Negroes were likewise convinced of what? I didn't say that part. Their inferiority. I didn't write this, man. Carter G. Woodson wrote this stuff in 1933, bro. 1933. This is the weirdest thing ever. And I sat back and I thought about it. I said, yo, bro, it's nothing in these universities, these black universities they teaching, bro. They teaching our people to be inferior. And then we turn around and say it's white supremacy. It's not white supremacy. It's not. It's not white supremacy, bro. It's right there. So that's Carter G. Woodson in the Miseducation of the Negro. Let me see if I can find Frantz Fanon saying the same thing. And y'all tell me, is this real or not? Because that's all you got to do is look at some of their shows and you can tell. That's all they keep talking about is white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. You saying it's not white supremacy? I could just say, do you feel inferior? So if this is not making sense for some of you slow people, come on and feed. Let's go to Frantz Fanon. Frantz Fanon also said the African today is the feeling of the inferiority by blacks, especially evident in the educated black man. That's strike number 2. And I can go down the line with all of them saying the same thing. So this is why these things, brother, would never be on certain platforms and it would never be in a university. They already had low self-esteem. This European already know that. That's why he allowed these people to play on TikTok arguing back and forth, bro, while he's taking notes.
For real.
This brother, listen, everything that they're doing on his social media, brother, they are counting everything and they know who to give the algorithm to. But if we was to teach the father of algorithm, the father of algorithm is a Muslim. Facts. They can never listen. People in power will never teach the powerless how to take power from them. To do that, that would be insane. People in power will never teach the powerless how to take power from them. To do that, that would be insane. If a man don't treat you right, he damn sure ain't gonna teach you right. See how that works? We still believe in this American dream stuff, brother, and that's what it is. It's an American nightmare. But I could sit with the best of these Europeans and they be like, shh. That's what my boy said. My boy Dries from Alabama, he said, Sabir, you the type of person that they would bring in the room and leave the rest of the cats outside. He said this to me. He said his boy said it. They would leave all these Negroes out. And I was telling my brother Theodore, like conversations, he said the way you like make sense out of all these things that happen in your journey, in your life, to tie these things together. I can bring it from the past to the present, brother, and make it all make sense. But that's what's happening. It's inferiority. So if people really read, they would know. You got all these smart dummies that went to these universities. Read Black Skin, White Mask by Frantz Fanon. That's in his book on page 9. But no matter what you show them, you know what they're gonna do, bro? Well, brother, the white man ain't running shit. He's running stuff by illusion, nigga. This is the crazy part. He is. That's the reality. You ever see the Wizard of Oz? Remember the Wizard of Oz, bro?
Yep.
That was the first Matrix. People don't even know that.
For real.
That was the motherfucking first Matrix, bro. So if you have you ever read the book? I got the book down there. Have you ever read the book?
The book, The Wizard of Oz.
You didn't know that? It was a book on it. You didn't know that?
No, I know it's a book. Yeah, no, I haven't read it.
Oh, you never read the book?
Uh-uh.
Oh, read the book. Let me help you out. In the book, in the movie, let's go back to the movie first. The movie, what did Dorothy have on her feet? What color shoes?
Red.
It's not in the book.
Red, but originally it was silver.
It was silver. It's in the book.
Right.
She was going down the yellow brick road. That was the gold.
Gold. Mm-hmm.
You weigh things by ounces. Where was they at? Oz.
Oz.
What was the dog's name?
Total.
How do you add things up? You go to the market, you do what? You total it up, right? Who was the man that was looking for courage?
The Cowardly Lion.
That's the people. You're still looking for the heart. That's why Karis once says in one of his songs, you're looking for heart. You're looking for the heart. You don't have the heart. These cats don't have no heart, bro. That's why they beating up each other. You're looking for it, but if you look within, because that's where education come from. Edu means to draw out what's in you. Education. Edu, draw out what's in you. Education. What they're doing to our children in school at a young age, and if I'm wrong, bring me your best teachers. They're putting in and indoctrinating your children, and you repeating it. No critical thinking. Matter of fact, speaking of critical thinking, let me see something. Speaking of critical thinking, here's critical thinking. Logic and critical thinking. Ooh, Muslim studies. The introduction. Hold up. That says the introduction to Muslim studies. Yeah, the introduction to Muslim studies. Where's the critical thinking? Where's the logic? So let's go back. They put it right in front of your face. So people believe they have the power when that's all they got to do is pay off a Negro, and that's what they're doing. So it's not cocky. This is why I'm confident what I know. Malcolm said there's a difference between being qualified and competent. Let me explain this again. Malcolm X, not Sabir. Malcolm said there's a difference between being qualified and competent. You know the difference between the two? Anybody? And I'm going to go back to the Wizard of Oz. Do you know the difference between competent and qualified? It's not a play on words, nor is it pun. This is what the dummies would say. Oh, it's playing on words. No, it's not playing on words. It's not. It's truly not playing on. They don't even. People, I love when people say it's playing on words when the reality is you don't even have a dictionary to look it up and see if it's playing on words. They always love to say, brother, it's playing on words. How?
Yeah. That or semantics.
That's semantics. Like, go look up the word semantics. This is the funny part. They'll open up the book like this. Well, brother, you know, we got our own definition of it. So, competent is you go beyond. Qualified, you're limited. Limited. Competent, beyond. So when you watch the Wizard of Oz, you already said the lion was looking for heart. That's the people. Who was the other two?
The scarecrow, critical thinking. If you only had a brain. And
if you only had a motherfucking brain, right? Did he say that? If you only had a brain. So what do? What did Carter G. Woodson say in this book right here? If you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. If you can control the man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. That's what he was talking about. You don't have a brain, my G. You don't. You don't think for yourself. There's no common sense, and there's no logic. So we got those two, right? We got the people that don't have no heart. We have the one that's looking for the brain. That's why I said just all you got to do is look at black folks and see if they was hitting their head. Why you think that judge bangs? Anybody wants to challenge me on that too? Why you think that judge bangs that mallet 3 times? You the Negro that's been hitting your head and knocked unconscious.
The 3 Jews.
Huh?
I said the 3 Jews.
You don't understand that. But see, I know those people that y'all afraid to talk to. I know who they are. I know who's in the lodge. So, who else? The last person.
And the Tin Man.
What does this stand for? That's
Tax
your tax
identification number.
Tax identification number. The total, the ounces. Move on down the road. And what happened when they got there and they pulled back the drape? It was somebody mechanically making everything work. You know the weird part is? I was watching the one that Quincy Jones did. Yo, these motherfuckers. You ever watch the Quincy Jones one and the other one?
Oh, the Wiz with Michael and Diana Ross?
Nigga, hold up. Be real. Go back and watch it. Do you know that colors have a meaning behind it? Like, remember they first went to the Emerald. I think it's called the Emerald or something. The Emerald Room is a part, and they got all these different colors in there. Yo, bruh, listen to me. Those colors mean something. And I'm sitting like, you know what yellow mean, right? It makes you hungry. Like, nigga, I'm hungry. You ever notice? Just think about all this. All the restaurants have red and green, red and yellow, right? Just think about
McDonald's. Yep, red and yellow.
And go to the next one. Name all of them got them colors in it, right? So, because it makes you have that hunger, that I'm going to eat, I'm hungry. And this is the thing called advertisement. There's a book I had called The Art of Deception. Let me see if I can find it, bro. Hold on. This book right here. This is called the art of deception. I need you to pay attention. The art of deception. I'm going to read to you what it says inside here. Advertising as a case study. They don't get this, bro. Advertisement as, and I'm going to read this to you. Now, remember, I told you what they do. They have people or PRs that actually do the research on all of this. So while we over here arguing on TikTok, these motherfuckers writing everything down or recording it and coming back later on and studying it. Say, okay, this is these people and those people are there. This is with those people and those people. These niggas writing everything down. So listen to this. Advertising as a case study. Geography, age, and sex. Those are the objects, they said. The objects, right? Objectives are age, sex, and geography. Those are the objectives. Can't make this up, bro. Take a picture, or y'all can buy the book. So when you watch that movie, The Wizard of Oz, right? And all these colors are showing, and I'm sitting here like, yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to keep up. And then he froze, right? And then they went to another color. And I started doing some others. I said, they are vibrations and frequencies, bro. The fuck? That's what it was in the movie. It was vibrations and frequencies. So while you are sleeping, these cats are working. While you sleep, they're working. Y'all probably, if it's people right now on TikTok probably tripping about stupid stuff right about now. I guarantee you they on there talking about, this is how predictable black people are. Let me explain this to you. A predictable person can be controlled. An unpredictable person is dangerous. I'm gonna say this one more time. A predictable person can be controlled, whether you want to believe it or not. An unpredictable person is a dangerous person because you don't know what that person is thinking in his head. I guarantee you, Jarrell, if I pick up this phone and go to TikTok, I bet you they don't. Let's see how predictable they are. I can't get on TikTok, but I can listen to somebody's TikTok. I bet you bottom dollar that they on here talking about foundational black Americans and black people. Hold up. If you let's see something. Let's see if we can find it. Want to go viral? Hold up.
They say a rising time. Everybody's gonna start getting government letters.
It's Rod Hayes.
Calling all Moors. Every Moorish heir, every noble.
Damn, everybody keeps sending me messages, man. Come on, through TikTok. Come on.
Somehow I'm not.
Damn, man, I'm not even on.
African arguments just keep getting weaker. So let's dive into it.
Somebody reached out to this guy.
He might be, I don't know, a reaching.
Niggas don't want to take DNA tests? Fine. But plenty of black Americans have.
You see what I'm saying?
This 23andMe study looked at 5,000 self-identified.
This is the dumbest thing ever. And black people are constantly feeding this machine. They're feeding the machine, but they won't feed this right here because you know why? It would probably make their head bust, brother. It would. And I sat back and I said, a predictable person can be controlled. An unpredictable person is dangerous. And this is why Frantz Fanon spoke of the educated Negro. He spoke of the inferiority, and they can't handle this type of conversation. This is the conversation they can't handle. This right here, nah, brother, that's too deep for me, brother. You got to make it stupid and simple. This is what we're doing. This is sad. And I sat back and I'm like, should I really talk about this? I said, man, I gotta bring this up. So when you read Carter G. Woodson's book too, that was Frantz Fanon. When you read Carter G. Woodson's book, he was telling you about the inferiority of the Negro. And Negroes get mad at you because you telling them that you are inferior. They love to use that word white supremacy.
Right, there you go.
They love using that word white supremacy. Well, what about
right? You can't get mad when you're throwing around that word. You saying white supremacy. So if there's white supremacy, then it has to be what? The opposite would be black inferiority.
Thank you. It has to be, right? Oh, they don't know nothing about that, brother, because they weren't taught that in school. They wasn't taught that in their conscious, whatever you want to call it, because this is why None of this stuff is going viral. So if you have a superiority, you got to have an inferiority. And this is what he was talking about. That's what Carter G. Woodson was saying. And it's many other, brother. You know how many books that actually our scholars was talking. I think it was W.E.B. Du Bois was talking about that too. I think he was talking about that also. But this right here is going to make you think. That's why they would never come to the feed. They would get on, watch it, jump off real fast, but it doesn't make them feel good. This is Carter G. That's called
the Souls of Black Folks, I think.
No, this one?
W.E.B. Du Bois.
Yes, it's somewhere down there.
Yeah, I think it's the Souls of Black Folks or something.
The African Background Outline. I know this is too much reading for some of them too. That's Carter G. Woodson also. It's too much reading for them. This is Carter G. Woodson also. You know what he said? I'm going to read to you what Carter G. Woodson said in this particular book. Most historians and practically know, it said most historians know practically nothing about the Negro in Africa prior to their enslavement, and there has been little systematic effort to study them. They know practically nothing about Africans prior to their enslavement. This is why you're not getting no truth, bro. And people get mad at me. I don't give a damn if you get mad at me. If I'm wrong, all you got to do is tap the link, or we can go toe to toe for 5 or 10 minutes, or you can set it up, email me, and we can go set it up, put some money in your in an account, and let's make it happen if I'm wrong about something. If I'm wrong, and we can't use no Wikipedia, no AI, not pulling up nothing online, let's pull out the sources and let's go. So when you sit back, brother, and you really study what Carter G. Woodson was saying about the inferiority, about the Negro, this is why you know nothing about this man right here. And the Europeans study him in their schools. This is why we didn't know anything about philosophy. You would think our people want to know about him. But you go to school to learn about Greek philosophy, like Carter G. Woodson said. But not him, Averroes. Let's pull up another one. I'm just walking for the latecomers that's coming on the feed. This is Averroes once again. This is in Cordoba, Spain. That was in Cordoba. This one is in Barcelona University. So imagine me inside this university, and they asking me, how did I know about all this information? Because I sat in these places every day. I wasn't on vacation, bro. I'm literally in these universities sitting down. And you would think I went there in these universities. Let me go back to Cordoba one more time. And I'm going to do it again. I might do another live video when I go back there, bro. And I might gather some people together. Who knows? It's chairs outside. See them chairs? I might even tell them pull up a chair. Let's break it down. And now, the more when I go back, it's the more ammunition that I have. And what I'm going to do is start drawing those people from overseas. Because depending on our people here, you be a dead, broke mother freaking dealing with our people, brother. Unless you gossiping. Okay? So that's Averroes. But who is Averroes? Who is he? Who is that man? So let's go back. And if y'all want to talk about him, I'm open to do a lecture. I'm open to do a class on Averroes. So remember, he is the one that gave us modern philosophy. Okay? They would never teach a slave this. Never teach a slave this. Okay? They will never teach a slave this. So let's go forward. Let me show you when I'm sitting in places that I sit there with books. It's books here and it's books on the floor. You see that book underneath my foot? That's this book right there too. That one, I have this one right here though, brother. The one I'm reading, I have that one. There's two right there. And it's a whole shelf right here. All of these books. is on Averroes. And the one that took the picture was my brother Elias, my brother Yassine, Mos Def's wife. She was with me in the university. And it was something she said, that's why I was laughing. Nobody who goes to another country, I've been in almost every law library, but who goes to another country and sit inside of a university as if they went there? Me. So let me show you who he is. Now remember the picture I just showed you when I was there, right? Here you go, bro. That's him. Oh, wait a minute. I have always been fond of the Moorish philosopher. What? I'm appalled. The Moorish philosopher, Averroes, or Ibn Rashid. I keep telling you, they study these, they study them in school. In the universities, the European universities. But black folks don't study it. So whose fault is that? I went away amazed. How could Averroes, the philosopher of Cordoba, still be a threat to modern society after 8 long centuries? How could this Moor be a threat? You don't get it yet? We are a threat to these people, bruh. If we woke up, trust me, it's over for them, bruh. It's a wrap. So they have to have us fighting one another with no knowledge at all. And this is what Averroes said. This is the quote from Averroes. And tell me if this is not what's happening. Ignorance leads to fear, and fear leads to hate, and hate leads to violence. This is what is happening. It's nothing new that we're bringing, brother. That's like this stuff that like the debates that we are having, these arguments, these silly arguments that we have on these platforms, they're recording every damn thing. Period.
For real.
Everything. And we still don't see it. And wake up later on, brother, we're gonna realize it was us that did it and say, oh, you know, we gotta, this is what they're gonna do, we gotta do better, though. We gotta do better this time. Nigga, we supposed to been did better. What do you think that Teddy Pendergrass was saying? Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Marvin Gaye said, save the children. He was talking about us that was coming. Save the children that's coming up. They're the ones who's coming up. But they said, hold up, wait a minute. We can't allow that. We can't allow that to happen. No. Let's beg for scholarships to go to a university that you really don't want to be in. Travel the world. Travel. The money that you spend on college or any university, you can travel the world. Tell them, no, I don't want it. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to. Can I take that money and go somewhere else? Learn culture, learn language. Think about it. They got Negroes petrified to leave the United States. I don't want to go nowhere else. Listen, bro. Y'all laughing at they laughing at what's going on overseas about the electric. You know it's glitches over this mug, nigga. I seen glitches twice today, and then they had a blackout in Bakersfield. Nigga, y'all don't get it yet?
Yeah, my cell phone, my T-Mobile service out right now.
You follow me? Are you following me? So imagine if that really happened, all that happened. What are these people going to do?
Panic.
Niggas gonna be selling their ass too.
You know.
Niggas gonna be selling their asses, booker. That's all they know is That's all they know is social media. I told you. Listen, bruh. If you never read the Rex 84, bruh, y'all gotta read the Rex 84, man. Read the Rex 84. It's in there. I mean, I got copies if you want it.
Reactions and outputs.
Huh?
I said reactions and outputs.
Yeah, and that's what it is in the Rex 84. Reactions and outputs. The reaction. And they are looking at everything that we doing on social media, bro.
Battery 60%.
I know some of y'all don't get it and y'all don't care until something happens. And then we want to knock on the door. Sabir, could you do this for me, brother? No, nigga, I've been told y'all to set it up. Let's go.
Class, gather round right now. The session ain't over. Salam Saeed, provide the beat.
Let's go.
I think this will do. Gather round. You don't need to be stressing, you don't need to be guessing. The Obama deception, that was just one lesson. The military got all kind of weapons, and most of them don't need to be stressing. You don't need to be guessing. The Obama deception, that was just one lesson. The military, you don't need to be stressing, you don't need to be guessing. The Obama deception, that was just one lesson. The military got all kind of weapons, and most of them are pointed at us from different directions. You looking for the same look. You protesting they guns, but you using a Facebook. Oh, you don't get it yet? The American military captured the world with an internet. You using military tools, and if you use these tools in school, you're in military school. Don't be fooled, man, don't you realize it's humanity that rules? God will not lose. It's not about what's outside of me. The question is, what can you do without the use of technology? Can you sing? Can you run? Can you weave? Can you draw? Can you dance? God will not lose. It's not about what's outside of me. The question is, what can you do without the use of technology? Can you sing? Can you run? Can you weave? Can you draw? Can you dance? Can you perceive? What do you believe? Do you believe your world is ending on 2012 and Christmas Eve? Mind over matter, matter over mind. Where's the ladder? Either way, we gon' climb. Up, 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 up. I ain't finished yet, my skills ain't diminished yet. I'm that MC that shows you how ill it get. Open your eye, tell me if you feel it yet. I hope you alive your soul, did they steal it yet? Well, if they didn't, to you this was written. Get off the block before the clock start ripping.
What would they do without technology, brother? What would they do without technology, bro? They ain't gonna pick up a book and read. Pick up a book and read. It's okay.
When a woman comes to
Niggas run around talking about I'm Greek, brother. K5. We are crazy people, bro.
Omega Phi, Omega.
Omega Phi. Why you hating, Sabir? Nigga, I ain't hating on none of that gay stuff, man. Niggas be doing freaky stuff. And you ain't see that thing where the niggas was grinding on each other?
Yeah.
You see that nigga? Like, niggas on there grinding on each other. Like, I wish a nigga would, nigga. What? You see that? Did y'all see that video when they was pledging these niggas was grind? I said, I'm gonna do that to somebody and see what happens. I'm gonna grind on you, nigga. I just want to touch you. I'm not gay.
It's a different kind of brotherhood.
That's a different kind of brotherhood, nigga. That's a different kind of brotherhood. Why you laugh? You laughing? Stay high, laugh. Y'all didn't see it? Did I sent it to you, right, Jarrell?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, let me see if I can pull it up for everybody. So if you and your feelings, I got tough skin. You can come at me. Let me see if I can find it, bro. Give me 1 second.
Y'all mad about it? You might want to go check your brothers.
Yeah, you might want to go check these niggas, brother. Hold up. You might want to go check them, brother. They was only pledging. Dead pledge. Let me see if I can find it, because that was too funny. I gotta find out where I was. When did I send it to you, man? The other day?
I don't even know if you sent it to me. I think I just came across it on social media. I don't think you sent it to me.
I think I did. I had to send that to you because I sent it out to everybody because somebody sent it to me, and I looked at it and I was like, why don't the people have a conversation on that one? Why niggas doing that in them universities? If somebody find it, let me know, because it's somewhere around here. But yeah, they was doing this, and it was like a slow joint, nigga. Like they was doing like this.
Yeah.
Hold on. It was hold up. I can't make this up, bro. That was too funny. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Where's that joint? Where is it? Who did I send it to? I thought I sent.
Yeah, no, I'm scrolling through my text right now. Nah, you ain't sending me.
I sent some. I don't know who sent that video to me, and they was grinding on each other, bro. I said, no, this can't be real, nigga. These niggas are grinding on each other. I'll find it tomorrow. I'll do a video on it tomorrow. But yeah, it was funny. We and niggas running around barking like dogs. Why get mad at me? Shit, don't get mad at me. Get mad at them.
Oh, there it is. If you type in what is it? It's Kappa Morehouse. What is it? Kappa's dancing on the line.
You say dancing online?
Yeah. Let me see. If not, I'll text it to you real quick.
Hold on, is this the one? That one? Nigga, you a little bit too close, boy. Yeah, a girl would tell you you're too close. Let me tell you something. If you did this, a girl would say you're too close. Look at this, man. If you did that with a girl would say, nigga, back up, you're a little bit too close. Think about how crazy this sounds, right? I'm not, my bad. Y'all like that. Yo, this is why they be having so much dirt on niggas when they're in college. You better not come out and say nothing. We got everything on you, bro. So, I'm almost finished. So, I'm going to go to something else that y'all can pay attention to, okay? Give me 1 second. Let's go here. I'm going to show you the mentality of black people before we go. And again, it's inferiority, bro. It's inferiority. It's not white supremacy. It's inferiority. Let's go here for a second. Remember I told you black people are predictable, bro? Remember I said they was predictable? A predictable person can be controlled. An unpredictable person is dangerous. Now, listen to this, bro. Aaron McGruger was on to something back then. They didn't like him. But let's watch this.
Elijah Muhammad's How to Eat to Live. I knew it. Just what joy do you get out of trying to crush all of my dreams, Huey? Do you know how long I wanted to own my own restaurant?
3 weeks at Sunday dinner. That was the first time you mentioned it. And you only started doing the stupid Sunday dinner thing because you saw soul food on cable. We're gonna pause this for the benefit of all y'all who never saw Soul Food. Soul Food is a movie about a big, humongous black grandmother, aptly named Big Mama. Big Mama demonstrates her love by feeding herself and her offspring enormous amounts of pig lard. Then, get this, Big Mama's arteries are so clogged, they gotta amputate her arm.
It was so her leg.
You're a philosopher.
Right, okay, whatever, leg. Then, she dies of a heart attack. Or another stroke, or something.
God called her home.
And what does the family do after she dies? They get together for a Sunday dinner and eat the same food that just killed Big Mama. The same food. They didn't learn a lesson. Nobody went on a diet, and that's the end of the movie.
Sunday dinners was my idea. They got that from me.
Something wrong?
Did they get it? Listen to what is happening. They didn't even get it, bro. Like, they're going to find something to get mad with. Brother, what we supposed to eat? Your parents are dying. And this is the crazy part, how they got black people, like real rap, how they really got black people. I told you about this book I have, right? It's called What Really Happened? What Really Happened? So what do? They go to the people because y'all follow people because y'all influenced by so many idiots that's on these idiot boxes. So let me see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you what they do. And if you're a Christian and you mad, then stay mad. They got Negroes taking that jab, and these people are dropping like flies. I told people to get their suits ready.
You know.
Honestly, I guess all this stuff magically disappeared. and I ain't even take the shot, but the COVID just magically disappeared, right?
And Fauci pleading the fifth.
And Fauci pleading the hold up. Okay, I got to do this, bro. I got to do this. Hold up.
Yo, and that was crazy too. It was like, how you get pardoned before you get accused of committing a crime?
Huh?
I said, how you get pardoned before you get accused of committing a crime? I said Trump gave him a presidential pardon. Fauci and somebody else, I forgot who.
He did?
Yeah. So like get out of jail free card. Like he wasn't even charged with anything yet.
Hold up. Here you go. This is what happened. You talking about this, right? You talking about this?
The fifth.
Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, fifth. Go ahead, ask me a question. You fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, fifth. Go ahead, ask me a question. You fifth. I plead the fifth. You need to say.
Hold up. So they got that from Dave, right? This is the funny part.
I plead the fifth. I said there are so many amendments in the Constitution of the United States of America. I can only choose one. I can only choose one. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can watch all these movies, like people get stuff from everyday life, bro. And this is why it's funny. I could write a whole skit. Seriously, it'd be funny as hell, right? And use my life with it. And this is to show you how ignorant black people are, the educated ones are. Seriously, I might do that tonight. I'm gonna try to figure out something tonight. I'm gonna write up and see if I can put it. They say you can use AI for this thing now, so I'm gonna probably do something like this. Just mess with these black folks, because these educated ones is crazy, brother. So if you understood that they use black churches and black ministers to actually do their bidding, they use black ministers. And people claim to be so spiritual. I'm spiritual, brother. There ain't nothing spiritual about you, my G. People claim to be, I'm spiritual minded. I was trying to find the book, brother. I thought I had it up here, but in this book right here, it talks about the church, how they have to go to the church and leaders that look like you and I to get you to take the shot and everything else. And that's what happened. They went to the blacks and said, well, the sister did it. She's a scientist. Nigga, I wouldn't dare trust her. She went to their school? No, I ain't trusting that shit, man. Not happening. So in this book, it talks about the church was involved in Planned Parenthood. On this page right here. Take a picture, people. They had to go to the church, bro. Go to the church.
So they gave MLK the Margaret Sanger Award.
They gave who? Martin Luther King?
Yep.
Really? Get out of here.
Yeah.
They gave the King of Margaret. Stop. Yeah. I gotta look into that tonight. That might be a show for tomorrow. They all listen in the art of war, right? You know, they say if you reward all of them, it wouldn't be enough to go around. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that's in the art of war? Oh, they don't. I don't think they know that's in the art of war, bro. I'll post the chapter up on my line. So in the art of war, right? In this book right here, it says in the art of war, if you reward everyone, there wouldn't be enough to go around. So reward one so that one can influence the rest. I'm gonna say it again. If you reward everyone, it would not be enough to go around. Hold up, I'm gonna see if I can find it in this one. I have another one. And it also talks about holdout baits. Hold out baits. So in the art of war, it says, if you reward all of them, and this is waging war, if you reward all of them, it would not be enough to go around. So you reward one, so that one can influence the masses of the people.
The masses, and that's how the military works with the award system.
Oh, you was in the military. Ain't that some
Yeah.
sugar honey iced tea? But they're not getting this. They don't want this because it's coming from Sabir. But I guarantee you, put me in the room, whoever you know, I will smash them, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, here you go, right here. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. received the inaugural Planned Parenthood Federation of America Margaret Sanger Award in Human Rights on May 5th, 1966.
Wow. So they're going to reward him. And this is what they do. They reward certain people so that you look up to. And a lot of these people are in the church.
The church. Reverend Martin Luther King.
Listen, bro, do you know that Howard University was started by a white man? They don't get it. Howard University was started by General Oliver Howard. It was a missionary school. They didn't know that Howard University was a missionary school. Here you go. General Oliver Howard. It was a missionary school. And it was to train free blacks to be preachers and teachers. You think in Howard University they teaching you about Averroes? You think anybody went to Howard, a black university? You think they in these black universities teaching you about this man right here? But you learn about Greek philosophy, like Carter G. Woodson said? They're not teaching you about him. Nope. Somebody, this is going to be short, so you can send it to Dr. Greg Carr. I would sit with Dr. Greg Carr. You think they're teaching that about him? Nope. And this is the thing about Negroes. They are scared to death. Scared to death to have this conversation. Scared to death. I could do a whole show on Margaret Sanger alone, bro. So, in their schools, I want y'all, I'm going to get off this feed. I want you to share this out to anybody that's in a university or is getting ready to go to a university right now, because it's only an hour and 13 minutes. Nothing about this philosopher Averroes they're going to talk about in none of their schools. All their stuff is going to come up. All their stuff is going to come up about a European and Greeks. So I want y'all to get this, share this, challenge Sabir. I'm going to put my email up here. Anytime, anywhere, you can send this to Brother Marquette, and we can have a conversation with him since he like to dog people out. Send it to him. Tell him to make it happen, Captain. Okay? So, the Islamic scholar who gave modern philosophy. He was a Moor. Let's go back before we close out. He was a Moor. That's where you saw me standing at. The Moorish philosophy. See, Negroes, these Negroes on these platforms that's talking about white supremacy is not a threat. You're not a threat. Nope, not at all. I went away amazed. How could Averroes, the philosopher of Cordoba, still be a threat to modern society? But they got him, they studying him. But let's go back before we get off this feed. This is Earl Grant. Let me go here. I'm gonna close out about 5 or 10 minutes. 5 minutes. And listen, let me say this to you, Brother Jarrell. And anybody believe or think Sabir belonged to an organization? I don't belong to no organization. I do not belong to no Moorish Science Temple Incorporated. I remember a long time ago at the National Black Theater, the great brother Bobby Hemmett said, "This is no time to join organizations." Bobby Hemmett said that. There is no time to join organizations, and nor do I join crowds. I don't rock with the crowds. Y'all rock with those crowds. But if you want to drop me in that crowd, damn, I'm going to be good if you drop me in that crowd. We have a cipher up in that camp. Straight up. So let's listen to this, and I'm going to show you who this man is.
You remember the Nation of Islam?
Yeah.
What happened? Did you ultimately leave?
Yeah, I left.
Why?
Because there was nothing for me to do. They really didn't have any program for black people that had a lot of skills. The only thing they had for you to do is sell newspapers, and anybody can go out and sell newspapers. Now, you don't go to school and learn all these things and end up peddling newspapers.
What kind of skills did you have to offer?
Well, photography, electronics, and I'm a very good researcher.
Mm-hmm.
I had some strange training in the service I used to tell Malcolm about.
So even though you liked Malcolm, you couldn't cut the organization, so you left.
Yeah.
And then after the split, what happened?
Well, after the split, I read about it in the newspaper. As soon as I read it, I knew something crazy was going on. Because nobody stops betting on a winning team unless you've gone crazy. So when they put him out, I called him up the next day. And he was glad to hear from me. So he said he'd like to see me. He had a lot to talk about. So I gave him my address, and he drove over to the house. And we spent the whole day talking about a lot of things that are going on. And how he found out about a lot of things. And what he planned on doing. He was hoping he could just do the 90 days and then go back, even if he couldn't go back as a minister. He just wanted to be a member of it. But after the 90 days was up, we realized that was never going to take place, so we had to get going. We had a world-renowned figure, and no organization, no mailbox, no nothing. So we were playing catch-up most of the time. And we started holding meetings in various people's houses, and then we started meeting in the Audubon, and then there were people who always claimed they wanted to be a part of it, but they couldn't deal with the discipline of the religion. So that's what the OAAU was set up for, give them something to do. And some people came in, a lot of good people came in, and they did some very good work.
And then when did the heat really become intense?
After he gave the speech down at the Militant Labor Forum. See, if you go around calling white people the devil, they don't mind that. They put you on television, let you come around the college campuses and pay you honorarium.
Yep.
But when he spoke down there, he explained what it meant to be head of the Senate Armed Services Committee, what it means to be head of the Senate Judiciary Committee, all those kind of, how the government really functions, not the spookism, but how it really works. And when we came out of the building that night, we were standing there, me, him, and Brother John, waiting for him to bring his car around. And I told him, I said, man, we're in trouble now. He said, what do you mean? I said, well, you didn't stop talking nonsense and start explaining how it operates. You're not supposed to do that. Because most Americans don't know how this country operates. White or black, they don't have any idea how this country operates.
What did he say?
Well, he explained how government...
Y'all understand what he just said? I met this man, brother. So imagine sitting in a room and listening to this story from this man. And this is why people truly don't understand my mentality, why I'm the way I am. I know Negroes are predictable. I watched some of their videos when people sent it to me. They're predictable. That's Earl Grant before he passed away. That's him. Right there. I'm gonna give you
you got that book, How to Run a Country.
Yup. It's in that book, How to Run a Country. It's in the book, How to Run a Country. That's Earl Grant right there again. That's Earl Grant. And these things, brother, will always be around. I'm trying to see if I can, if it's close to me, I can pull it out. It's somewhere in here. But there's a book called How to Run a Country. And it'll tell you why people do certain things. It doesn't have nothing to do with no complexion. Negroes are just inferior, bro. And they believe that they're educated, and when they're truly not educated, they indoctrinated. That's Earl Grant. What'd you great say, bro?
Like, man, we foundational Black Americans.
Yeah.
And American ain't got nothing to do with black. It's a copper color.
Man, listen, and this is my brother Mustafa. That's the minister's son. This is the minister's grandson, brother Mustafa. So I've been around, brother. I've seen it. I've been in rooms with these people. I think this is the minister's office in Chicago. This is my brother Ishmael's office in Chicago. That's brother Ishmael. Any of these people that I'm just showing, you can ask them. If you run across brother Ishmael, ask them. That's Elijah Muhammad's son. Ask them who Sabir Bey is. There's only one Sabir Bey. So I think I'm finished, brother. Black folks are inferior. Okay? That's all it really is. They're inferior, brother. So if you want to have a long dialogue with me for 5 hours, tell Marquetta, anybody else to put up their money. That's my son and brother Taj. My son and brother Taj. So if you would like to support the show, y'all, you can go there right now and support it. And Jarrell, I want to thank you, brother, for coming to the cipher.
Sure, man. Again, appreciate it.
Anytime, anywhere, y'all can make it happen, Captain. I'm open. And I guarantee you, I'm going to always be prepared. Shout out to my brother Philip in the building, Chi-Town. Brother Philip, what up? So listen, I got to go, y'all. I told you I didn't want to be on here for 2 hours. It's not worth it. Okay? So, share the videos and have some fun.
Growing up can be a pain. You're not a man until you come of age. We've given up our teenage years in the effort to pursue our career. Who assumes responsibility of having to support our family? Who's protecting us from harm? Is there anyone around that we can trust?
Search for answers to our questions.
Looking for the answers.
Answers, but we are taught a lesson every time. Mistakes we learn to gather wisdom.
Life's responsibility falls in our hands. Wisdom helps us understand. These are the things that change boys to men. Oh, the goals we set may exceed reality. 'Cause failure always is a possibility. Who can tell us that we're wrong? It's up to us to figure out what life is all about. Looking for the
Answers, but we are taught a lesson every time. Mistakes we learn to gather wisdom.
And wisdom helps us see our responsibility. Oh yeah. Wisdom helps us understand.